And now I welcome Mr. Santosh to have another general topic.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, I'm going to talk about something which many of us won't like. So, I thought let me write it down first. And then we will start from there. How we can read this? Okay? Can we make a sentence out of this?
Using the word?
No, what is the word first of all? Is it P to the power of AY?
Yeah, I mean, you said pay, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I accept it. Now, I'm asking, can we make any sentence with that?
People are here.
Okay? Anything else? Any wild guess? It's all related to us, to all of us.
Pay attention.
Okay?
I'll take a wild guess, a wild shot.
Yes.
Protect your ass.
The other way around. You're anti-clockwise, man. Not clockwise.
He did not.
So you like to go backwards.
Because A has got some, it's not in the linear method.
Okay. So it is very simple. It is a rise in pay.
It's a rise in pay. You mean to say the increment of our salary?
Now I have three questions. Why people do not get a rise in pay? The second question, why people do not get promotions in an organization? The third question, why people get fired in an organization?
Examples.
So all three questions only you have to answer.
Is it all related to the above?
Yes, it is related to success.
Maybe if you are not taking initiatives, you are following the orders or instructions.
The very first thing is that, yes, that is all we all know. These are not something a rocket science or something what we are bringing something from outside. Like knowing our job, what is our job? And doing the maximum integrity to our job, that what is expected from that job. So that is something very important for any job, knowing the job and keeping the integrity to the job. So that is the very first thing what people have to do. If people are failing to be showing integrity to the job, that is one big mistake what people will be doing. The second reason, what would be a second reason?
People, sorry to interrupt. What's the first one? Integrity. If you are showing integrity to
Integrity. We should be, we should have integrity in whatever we are doing. Okay? That is honesty and doing your 100%. Okay? Doing whatever it is prepared from that. So this is all coming into that.
So if we are integrated or if we are
We should have integrity. In whatever we are doing, we should have integrity.
so that is
That is the very first thing. Okay? If people are lacking that,
okay.
then we come to the answer. We cannot get a pay rise. Okay? We will not get a promotion. Okay? We may get fired, but not just because of one reason. So we were just trying to explain that what could be the kind of reasons.
Is it like performance, attitude, and being yourself?
That I just put just to start with that
Commitment.
subject. Okay? Why people? My main subject is that why people get fired from a job. But that is the extreme thing. Okay? But how it starts? It starts with, like, we will get symptoms. Okay? The person may not get any increase in pay. The person may not get promoted. These are all symptoms. And finally what will happen? Either the person will be fired from the company or the person will be forced to move from the company because he will see that it is not fitting in. So what we are trying to find out is the reasons. What are the reasons?
Maybe can we say like a lack of character, culture, competence? Means like
We should know the job, what is expected from us.
competence.
Okay, so the competence is coming. If you don't have the competence, then yes, then we will have problems. We will not be able to move forward. Then, another big important thing is that talking. Too much talking. Too much talking is always something what takes people to the negative side. Talking what is not important to the company. Talking something what is negative to the company. So that is another important factor which is taking people out from their job. Bad mouth. Then laziness. If people are not able to do their job, then making too much mistakes on whatever people are doing. Because when you look at it on sales, there also like mistakes can come. When it is coming to support level, there also these things are coming. If you want to make a document, if you are not making the document on time, and if you are making too many mistakes on these kind of things, that is also something what is leading to this kind of things. Because, and then another important thing is that not obeying the seniors or the superiors. In the military itself, that is something very important. Whichever country in the military that says you first obey. So whatever is being said by the supervisor or the manager, that has to be obeyed. So that is something what any employee will do at the first stage. And then they may be able to give their opinion on whatever it is, but they have to obey that. So that is another important factor. Then absenteeism. Too much of absenteeism. These things again where people will find some silly reason that okay, I'm not able to come to office because I'm sick or I do have some other issues. It can be there, but if it goes beyond a certain point, that will be a problem. It will be not there. And slowly they will be getting out from where they are. So this will all affect the performance and the output. And then if you are unable to work as a team, very important. There will be sometimes complaint coming in from a particular person or he is not cooperating. Okay. If that complaint is coming only from one person, fine. But let us imagine if that starts coming from so many different people. So that becomes a problem. So that means that the person is not able to work as a team. So all those things put together will lead to a kind of situation where in which people will become unacceptable to a company. If there are only one or two things that can be rectified over a period of time. But what we have discussed about 6 or 7 factors, which altogether, if a person is having all these kind of things, it is very, very difficult. So that becomes an attitude of a person. He may not be able to change it. We will try to change it by training, giving training, or getting them into and giving them advices and all those kind of things. But at some stages, they may not be able to recover from that. So then they move into that kind of level. So that is what I want to discuss here. That many people complain that I don't have a pay rise in my company for a long period of time. I have not been promoted in my company for a long period of time. But very few people will sit and think about the reasons. So this is what I thought I will share here. This is again not something new, we all know that. Why we are here in a job, what are expected from us. But if we are able to very clearly identify what are expected from us, if you don't know what is our job, many people say that I do not know what is expected from me. In that case, we have to go and ask to our manager, what is expected from me? What do you want me to do? We have to get that from them. And then we have to perform. And then all the other points. Keeping our mouth shut as much as possible. Being punctual to the office and to the job, wherever it is, as much as possible. And keep the absence absenteeism as low as possible. Get your job done without much mistakes. We all make mistakes, but if we can keep all those things at the lowest level, we will be able to perform better. So these are the few things I want to share here. So that would be an answer of why there is no rise in pay, which we all need a rise in pay. This is all what we are looking for. So let us all work together to get a rise in pay. Thank you.
Murli is laughing too much. I think he's expecting more.